For the cheapest and fastest Madden coins on the market, check out my sponsor dvdj.com and use code SWIFT at checkout for 10% off.
So Swift family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 Ultimate Team video. And in today's video, I'm showing you the cheapest, the fastest method to get training points in Madden 20 Ultimate Team. I've got a couple really good positional groups that you should be checking out to get the cheapest training points in the game. Now quickly, before I get into the video, every single person, hit the like button down below. I post this series every single weekend, so if you want to see it continued, hit the like button so I know you guys are interested. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button while you're down there. I post this series, like I said, every single week, so if you don't want to miss out on it, hit the subscribe button and I would really appreciate it. We're on the road to 10K subs, which is an absolutely huge number. Now, one last thing, I just want to say sorry for not getting an upload out to you guys yesterday. I actually broke my upload streak of about 2 months, you guys. I broke my upload streak of about 2 months and I'm pissed about it. As you can tell by my voice, it was quite the weekend, so I was just unable to get a video out for you guys yesterday. So I'm really sorry about that, but I'm going to be literally posting every single day. I've got some great Ultimate Team content coming out for you guys this entire week. So hit that notification bell as well if you're already a loyal TSF member. That way you don't miss out on all of the good content I have coming your guys' way, because I'm really excited to be dropping it for you guys, and I hope you guys are too. So let's get into the method. The first positional group that I like to check out is going to be 84 to 85s, and then we're going to filter down by legends. And there's a few positions that I like to check out. Now let me just give you guys a little bit of a preface for this. Basically the way that I like to get my training for cheap is with a coin to training point ratio of under 32. So for these 85 overall cards, in order to get a coin to training point ratio of under 32, we need to get them for 31,000 coins and under. So if we see any 85s for 31K and under, we will be buying them. Let's go through a couple positions that I like to check out. And we'll see if there's any snipes available on the market right now. As you can see, I do have quite a bit of coin. I'm just trying to save it for this MUT Heroes promo, you guys. And I also do have a lot of training, so I don't know if I'll actually buy the cards, but I'll definitely be showing you the snipes. Honestly, this card's a snipe right here. You could buy them and resell them. I'm not going to do that. But here, we're looking for an 85 overall quarterback for cheap in the Legends category, as it doesn't look like there's going to be any 85 overall QBs for cheap, as this Troy Aikman card right here, his cheapest is 33,000 coins. So quarterback, I guess we don't have any snipes right there. Next up, I'm going to look at wide receiver. We'll see if we've got any up for super cheap. Let's hope we can find an 85 up for cheap. As we can see right here, there's a Marvin Harrison up for 32K. So this would still give you a really good coin to training point ratio. So wide receiver in this category here, filtered down by legends 84 to 85, is definitely a way to check it out. Let's check out tight end. I believe there should be a cheap tight end at 85 overall, as this Shannon Sharp card is going to be going for 34K, so he's just a bit out of our price range. A couple other positions that I like to check out is left outside linebacker for this Kevin Green card. As let's see if he's got an 85 overall up for cheap. Yeah, right here, 30,000 coins. So this would have been a snipe that you could get for training, as well as this one right here. These are going to give you a coin to training point ratio of around 31, I would say. So that's very, very worth it. You guys would definitely want to be buying these cards if you were looking for training and using my methods. Now, let's look down at left end or right end. I kind of forget which one it is. I believe it should be right end with Howie Long, as he has an 85 overall up for 34K, so that's just a bit out of the price range. So yeah, those are all the positions that I like to look at for the Legends filter. Now, if we come down and look by the veterans, there's also going to be some really good cards you could get for cheap. The positions that I like to look at for these 84 to 85 veterans are running back and wide receiver. Let's see if we've got Frank Gore up for cheap. Frank Gore's going for 32K, so he's really close to a snipe. Honestly, I feel like if you sit on this and refresh for a couple minutes or just come check it out periodically, you'd be able to get him on the low. Let's check out wide receiver as well and see if we can see this Pierre Garçon or this Brandon Marshall up for cheap. They're both looking a little expensive, but these are definitely things you should look into. So let me just recap what I like to do with my 85 overall filter. My favorite is probably Legends, but when we're looking through Veterans promo, you're gonna go 84 to 85, filter by wide receiver or by running back, and you will be able to find cheap snipes for around 31K on these cards. Obviously, depending on the time of day. I'm recording like in the morning-ish, so obviously there's not going to be too many snipes up for me right now, but I mean, as you can see, these cards are really close to being buyable and being really cheap cards, so definitely something you guys should be checking out. Now a couple of the filters that I like to do for the legends is quarterbacks. As this Steve Young card's still up for really cheap. That's pretty tempting just to buy him for the resell. But right here, as you can see, Troy Aikman, he's usually going to be a bit cheaper. He's a bit pricey right now, unfortunately. Wide receivers usually you can find for the low. Tight ends as well on this filter that I'm showing you guys right here, as it doesn't look like there's any 85 overall. Oh yeah, we get one for 31K. So that's actually a snipe right there as well. You guys could get that for training, and you would have a coin to training point ratio that is very nice. Then we look at tight ends, as this Shannon Sharp was a bit expensive last time I took a peek. Yeah, he's 34K, so that's a bit expensive. Obviously, you guys can still check it out, right? Because you never know, right? A snipe could pop up at any time, and you want to be there to get it. So this Kevin Green card as well. Last time we looked, he was pretty cheap, and he's still going to be going for cheap. Definitely one you guys should check out. You get a really good coin to training point ratio on him. Let's see if there's any corners up. I would be a bit surprised if there is one up for super cheap, as that's not usually one of my best positions. But Mel Blount right here, 32K, that's actually a pretty solid deal. If you were to check this corner filter, I'm sure you would be able to find him up for cheap. Then as we look at right end as well, I don't know if there's going to be a Howie Long card up for super cheap. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So probably my favorite filters, actually there's one right here, and he just sold. But my favorite filters are probably going to be wide receiver. There's usually good ones up there. Left outside linebacker with Kevin Green. Corner actually looked really good, but I haven't been on it too much. So probably wide receiver and left outside linebacker are where I get the majority of my snipes. But you guys can use whatever you want, right? Those are just the filters that I'm giving you guys to recommend for your 85s. Now I can also show you guys a way to get training much faster at a similar coin to training point ratio. This is if you need bulk training. This method will be really good for you guys. Now this method is going to be using the 89 overall Legends cards to get them for cheap, and if we buy these 89s at a price of 110,000 coins or below, you'll be getting a coin to training point ratio of 30, you guys. So this is a really good ratio. So obviously this method is a bit pricey, and let's say you're like powering up a Legends and you need a ton of training, or you basically just want to put a bunch of abilities on your team and you have the extra coins. This would be the way I would do it. Quarterback, we're looking for the 89 overall Troy Aikman for cheap, as this Troy Aikman's gone up in price quite a bit since the last time I was on, which is a bit unfortunate. Wide receivers, let's see if we can find any 89 overalls up for cheap. Marvin Harrison's looking like he's a bit expensive. This Terrell Owens card, he usually is a bit cheaper, but these cards are looking a little pricey right now with the 89s at this time of day. It's definitely better to do this on a Saturday, you guys, but I'm recording this on a Monday, so that's obviously not ideal. Right end, we actually did see that Howie Long card up for pretty cheap, so this is actually not a terrible buy if you were just impatient and you wanted to grab the training quickly. But right now, you guys, I'm loving buying these Legend set piece cards for training. They're really just the easiest way to go about this, as this Kevin Green card's a bit expensive, and his 88 obviously is not going to be giving us enough training. So yeah, honestly, it's not looking too amazing with the Legends promo for these 89 overall cards up for cheap. Let's take a look at the flashback here, as I know that sometimes this Marcus Peters card is going to be up for really cheap, as it doesn't look like I see him yet. And yeah, he's going to be going for 120K. So right now, the 89 overall method is going to be a bit pricey, you guys. Obviously, you can also take a peek at the 82 to 83s if you just want to grab a little bit of training and you don't have a huge budget. You could come in something like this with the Legend cards, and you can try and grab these 83s for super cheap. When I'm grabbing 83 overall cards, I probably want them for like 17K and under. As you can see, this Willie Brown's up for 19.5, so he's pretty close to being snipeable. You can look through all the positions that I had showed you guys before. Wide receiver is usually a pretty good one, in my personal opinion, as we've got 83s going for 20,000 coins, you guys. So they're honestly viable, but I would just recommend that you guys come and grab these 85s. They're really not that much more expensive, and they're going to be giving you way more training. So if you buy this 85, like 85 Terrell Owens right here for 31K, you can spend the extra 10,000 coins and you're getting way more training. So yeah, that's basically going to do it for the video. I'm sorry for the raspy voice. If you guys made it through all the way to the video, I commend you. As this might have been a bit hard to sit through with my voice, but hey, hopefully it's a bit better for tomorrow's video. When I record it, I will be dropping a coin making method for you guys tomorrow. You guys usually love those. Then I'm going to be talking about the Mud Heroes promo on Wednesday, so giving you guys some tips to prepare for that. Then I'll give you guys some coin tips to prepare for the promo as well, and kind of just some general stuff like that. And yeah, let me know what other videos you guys want to see on the channel. I'm really liking the content recently. I kind of took a little break this weekend But I'm back on it, you guys. I'm on the road to 10K subs. That's just an absolutely huge number. But first, we've got to hit 9K. Hopefully, we can get to 9K by this weekend. Yeah, that's going to do it for the video. Go Saints, baby. Who dat? 3-1. That's how I'm going to sign out. We beat the Cowboys. Let's beat the Bucks this week. Until next time, you guys, I'm out. Peace.